today is about approaching styles and different ways to approach net, to go from point A, the baseline, to point B to the net, and different ways to get to that net, all on different types of balls, all on maybe a low ball, maybe a high ball, maybe a floating ball. All these balls are opportunities for you to go in, but are treated differently. So the first one we're going to go over is a low ball. A ball that's coming in that's low, it's below the height of the net. How do we deal with that ball? This ball coming in, we should get into a neutral stance. So I say sides in more of a neutral stance, not open stance. We're going to use what we call a double rhythm step. You're going to go 1, 2, load on your front foot, make contact, lift, and we call it hit and hop. So it's not hop and hit, it's hit and hop, and that hop allows you to transfer your momentum going forward. That hop also allows you to generate some spin on the ball. So let's take a look at Sandra real quick. We're going to do it from here, Sandra. Stay right there, back up onto the baseline for me. And I just want you to recover there every time. I want you to watch Sandra as she hits this ball and gets up to this low ball. Up, 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 hit and hop. Watch how she does a double rhythm. 1, 2, and then up on that front foot. Again, in this situation, we're looking for an abbreviated backswing. We are inside the court. When we're inside the court on these approaches, we have a shorter backswing. Double rhythm step, loading on her left, landing on her left, right? And then typically she would come in after this ball. One more, hit and hop, 1, 2, low ball. It's below the height of the net, right? So this next shot, great job, Sandra. This next shot is going to be working on the high ball. This is the one that we commonly, our eyes get really big and that we miss. So the ball is bouncing, it bounces up high above our eyes or at our eyes, but definitely above the height of the net. What we'd like to see on this ball is more of an open stance, right? So we go open and we do a transfer step. We load on the outside foot. We're here, abbreviated backswing, go left foot, right foot through the ball. This allows us to drive. The ball below the net, we have to generate spin. The ball above the net, we drive through the court. So we're going to take a look at Sandra, but she's going to go right foot, left foot, and through the court on this ball. So let's take a look as she hits this shot. All right, Sandra, let's see this approach off of a high ball. You're going to go open stance for me. So the ball's up high above the height of the net, and you're driving through that ball. Perfect. Outside foot, right foot, left foot. Called a transfer step. Loading the inside of that right thigh, landing on the left. So looking forward to get up, load, and transfer. This is what we'd like to see on the high ball. Outside foot, and then forward. Yep, look to be coming on in. Looking to get up there, right foot, left foot, and attack. One more. We'll let it be an approach. Get in there, up, 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 up. The third approach shot. The third approach is old school. I like this shot. It's one of my favorite shots. I've hurt my opponent with a high, heavy lob. Or I've hurt them over there and they're pushed off the court. And they float the ball back. So what I'd like to see with this ball, continental grip, moving in through the court, set up with the volley, take it as an approach volley, outside foot, right foot, left foot, moving through this ball. That's what I'd like to see with this sort of floating ball. Take time away from your opponent, take the offense right away from your opponent. So again, setting up like a volley, it's called an approach volley. Some people call it a volley approach, where you're approaching the net, but you're using it as a volley. That's one that goes back in time, but never goes extinct. So, big thing to have in your bag as a tool to use as a weapon on the court. So the third and final approach is going to be this ball that Sandra's going to take out of the air. She's hurt me, she's put me in a hurt position. She put her opponent in a hurt position. She's anticipated that this ball is going to be floating. So what I'm looking for is I'm looking for Sandra to get her continental grip, volley approach, taking this floater out of the air. It's going to be a ball that's moving sort of slow. She's coming in, taking this ball out of the air. Sorry, son. Here we go again. Get up there. Uh-oh. Yeah, great approach. Again, get up. Now we're cooking. Now we're getting those legs moving, anticipating, taking this ball early and moving in. Very good. Look how quiet her hands are. All right, one more, Sandra. This one's going to be a low one. key in tennis is to take the offense at some point in time, not just to stay back here. Send them a message that you're going to put pressure on your opponent. How do you do that? That's with the approach. Whether it's a low ball, high ball, or a floating ball, you now know how to take care of business. Please like and subscribe, and look forward to seeing you on the next video.